Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are tuning in from, or whether you're watching this live or you are catching the replay. For those of you who don't know me well or are new to me, I am Coach Trissetta Now Washington, CEO and founder of Profitable Productivity. And what we do is partner with executives and entrepreneurs to help you have it all without sacrificing the things that matter most. And today I am super excited to share with you on the topic of the very powerful productivity technique called the Pomodoro method. And or Pomodoro technique. So I wanted to, real quick, before I start diving into today's topic, I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be going live on Tuesdays at 11 for just 15 minutes each week to share with you on different strategies that you can use to be more productive, to create more balance, and practice self care so that you can be successful in life and career. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into today's topic, the Pomodoro Technique or the Pomodoro Method. A little history. Well, first of all, if you find it easy for you to be distracted, or if you struggle with focusing on tasks for extended periods of time, you are not alone. There are so many people that face this challenge every single day. But the good news is that there is a proven method to tackle it, and that is the Pomodoro method or the Pomodoro technique. Um, in fact, this is such a hot topic right now. I recently spoke at a conference in Houston for the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, and I did a survey of the attendees to find out what they struggled with the most as it related to productivity and focus, right? Focus was the number one answer. So that's why I'm coming with you today with this topic. Now, a little history, a little backstory on the Pomodoro method or the Pomodoro technique. I'll probably use them interchangeably. Um, it was created by a gentleman by the name of Francisco Cicerello, who started um, using a little tomato kitchen timer, right, to do his task. And so that's why it's called the Pomodoro method or Pomodoro technique, because Pomodoro in Italian is tomato, right? So basically, what this method does is you choose a specific task that you're going to focus on for your timed work block. So these blocks are in 25 minutes, and you choose the task, you do the task, you turn the timer on, and you go to town on that particular topic or task, whatever it is that you're working on. Some of the benefits of using this technique is that it really helps you to boost concentration, partly because you know that you're under the clock, you know you're under the gun, you have 25 minutes to get done as much as you can before the time runs out. And it's even better if you're using a kitchen timer when you're using this method, because you can hear that ticking, tick, 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 tick in the background. So it can really help you to hone in your focus and really boost that concentration. It also can help you to reduce burnout, because built into the Pomodoro technique are breaks where you take a moment away from the work at hand so that you can kind of refresh and renew your mind before you go back to work again. A lot of people just kind of power through whatever work it is the task that they have before them, and end up getting to the place where you are completely wiped out and you just don't have the capacity, the mental capacity to carry on. And doing that consistently over time leads to burnout. And then it also can help to enhance just your overall productivity, because you are being singularly focused. You're able to actually get more done. A lot of people mistakenly believe that multitasking enables you to do more in less time. However, research has debunked that. That is actually a myth. Multitasking actually takes you longer to get things done, and it typically leads to more errors. So, by focusing on a single task, you get done more quickly and you get it done correctly, hopefully. So, how do you implement this technique? How do you use this method? So, I'm going to share with you kind of step by step how you can effectively start to utilize the Pomodoro method in your work day-to-day work life, right? So step one is to pick a task, right? Pick a task, any task, preferably a task that is important, right? Because this today's episode is not about this, but you want to make sure that you're planning your week, scheduling your week in advance, and you're putting your priorities, the things that are most important on your schedule first, and then building everything in else around that. But you just want to choose a task that you're going to focus on for this particular time block. By doing that, you are essentially stating what your focus is going to be. It could be a project, it could be a report, it could be an email you need to write, any work related activity, or you can even do this at home with your housework. Doesn't really matter. You just want to choose one task that you're going to focus on for your time block. Step two is to set your timer. So you want to use preferably like a kitchen timer where you can hear the tick. But if not, you can use your phone or whatever device. Sometimes I will use my Alexa to set my time blocks. It doesn't really matter. But you want to set your timer for 25 minutes. And this is going to be your first Pomodoro. Now, a caveat here, you want to remove distractions before you set your timer. You want to make sure that you've closed out of your email, unless you're working on email, close out of your email, social media, put your phone on do not disturb, close out anything that is going to potentially distract you from the task at hand. The third step is to work with laser focus, right? So that's why I said you want to make sure that you remove distractions before you get started. Because during this 25-minute Pomodoro, you're going to give your full undivided attention to the task that you have selected to complete. Again, avoid all distractions, just completely and totally immerse yourself in that task. The fourth step is to take a short break. So once that timer goes off, after the 25 minutes are up, you want to take a short 5-minute break. You can use this time to get up from your desk and stretch. You can use it to take a bio break or, run to the kitchen or to the break room and grab some coffee or something to drink. It doesn't really matter. You simply want to step away from the keyboard, right? You want to step away from whatever the task is that you're working on in the moment. And then, and I actually encourage you to set a timer for this, a 5-minute timer for this as well, so that you don't get distracted and engrossed in something else, right? Then once your break is up, you're going to repeat the same steps 1 through 4. You're going to repeat those again for up to 4 sessions. So basically, we're talking about 2 hours of focus work time. After you've done 4 Pomodoros, you're going to need a longer break. So depending upon what time of day it is, you might take just like a 15-minute break, or you might choose to take a 30-minute break or an entire lunch hour. Just kind of depends on where you are in your work day and how you work. But you want to use this break as time to recharge your energy. You could do a quick walk. You can just simply relax, do some deep breathing meditation, do some exercise, go just step outside and get some sunshine. Hopefully, the sun is shining, right? So it doesn't matter, but you want to make sure that you are stepping away from your work for at least 15 to 30 minutes after you've done 4 consecutive Pomodoros. And then step 6 is to adjust and adapt, right? So as you implement this technique, you're going to find that you may need longer or shorter Pomodoro sessions, right? Because we each have our own work rhythm. 25 minutes may be too short a period of time for you. You may be just hitting your stride when you hit 25 minutes. Maybe you need 45-minute Pomodoros. Or if you have ADHD, maybe you need to reduce that to 20 minutes or 15 minutes at a time. Figure out what your work rhythm is and what is ideal for you, and use that as your Pomodoro time. And it may also depend on the type of work that you're doing. The key here is to really focus on, experiment with different timings and tasks to see what works best for you. Because one thing that I always say is productivity is personal. There is no one size fits all approach to being productive. You have to use the tools, right? Like my job as a productivity coach is to provide you with the various tools that you can use, to fill up your toolbox, and you pull them out according to the task that you need them for, right? Um, for me, I can't remember exactly when I discovered this technique, but I want to say it was when I was in college, um, working on my bachelor's degree. I did my associate's degree first, but when I was working on my bachelor's degree, I think that's around the time that I found this method. And it really helped me it was a game changer for me because I have a tendency my brain, I'm an overthinker. My brain goes haywire and I think about all these different things that I need to get done. And I might get pulled in different directions. And by using the timer and just saying, I'm only going to focus on this one thing for this period of time, really helped me to stay focused and get things done. So it really changed the way that I work. And I believe that it will be helpful for you as well. So just to do a quick recap, using the Pomodoro method can really help to boost that concentration, to help you to avoid burnout, and just enhance your overall productivity. So the steps are to choose a task, set your timer, go to town, like go ahead and work, take that short break, repeat that cycle, and then to track your progress and experiment, adapt, adjust as you need to, right? So, if you are ready to take your productivity to the next level, then give the Pomodoro method a try. Hey, it may work for you. It may be a game changer for you as well. It may not be, but you won't know until you try. So, do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, if this was helpful for you, sharing is caring. Share this video with someone else, tag them in the comments, save it, do whatever you got to do, but make sure that you share this with someone else who might find this information helpful. So thank you for tuning in today to this video. I will be back again, like I said at the offset, next week, Tuesday, for another 15-minute productivity boost. Stay productive, and I'll see you next week.